Alright, we haven't gotten that far yet. We are in, what city are we in? Truckee? We're in Truckee, which is still in California, right? Yeah, it's still in California, but we're on the edge getting to Nevada. The vistas here are gorgeous. There hasn't been a big snow yet, so there's like frost on the ground. I don't know that I've ever seen these kinds of images, this imagery as we drive. We're making sure that we're safe, and this is just a really generic video of our travel on our way to Utah. I don't know how many of you have gone from California to Utah, but we make this trip, if not once a year, every other year. And it doesn't get any easier. It's a long trip. This is the pretty part. When you go through Nevada, it's just flat and straight, and that's when I wish I had a self-driving vehicle, because it's just the worst. Okay, I'll give you another progress report in a little bit. So we just crossed state lines, and I don't know if you can tell in the video the difference between the roads in California and the roads in Nevada. Shh, just listen. Yeah, so Nevada takes care of the roads, in California apparently can't afford to. So a little tidbit of information about that one family is we have not spent a Thanksgiving in Utah ever. So this is our first Thanksgiving in Utah. We have been fortunate enough to be able to travel for now without any snow, but we'll see as we go, and I will let you know. We'll check in from time to time. So we've reached the boring part. And unfortunately, the boring part lasts for like 7 hours.
1 hour later. 3 hours later.
A curve. Oh, it's so exciting.
1 eternity later. A few inches later.
This is about as interesting as it gets in Nevada. It's beautiful, granted, but when this is the best that you got, that's not fair. This is a beautiful mountain. So, I mean, we're actually kind of like at the halfway mark here. We're in about 6 hours in, about halfway through Nevada.
We're halfway through our trip.
So, obviously the end is not near, because we still have 6 more hours, which really just makes the trip to LA that I just took just seem like nothing, because I would have been there by now. Oh, but I am excited. When we go to like I said, we go to Utah, if not once a year, every other year. So I do remember the first time that we made this trip, that it was hard, because I'd never doing it before, and it being the longest drive in my adult life, it just felt never ending. I didn't know what to expect, and it was just so long. So I'd say it gets easier every time, just because I know it's coming. I can kind of use landmarks and cities to judge how far we've gone and how much longer we have to go. But it's just that because of how long it is, it's not like, your road trip, it's like, 4 or 5 hours where the landmarks are close together. The progress seems so much more incremental. But we do it, and we do it for family, and we do have fun when we go. So the payoff when we get there is definitely worth it. All right, we'll check back in a little bit. go. See? All of this. Liquidation. Only about 100 more miles and we're out of Nevada. Slow and steady. Well, I mean, the speed limit here is 80, but when you've got this far to go, it seems really slow. Well, we finally made it to a section that has some snow, and it's definitely nicer to look at. The variety, at least. So, thank you, Brother Nature. You guys want to play?
Yeah.
I was talking to the subscribers.
Sucks.
If you can find a deer, I'll send you $50. Psych. That was a psych. But seriously, if you see a deer, I'll send you a decal or something for sure. Or a t-shirt. So it is getting a little treacherous here because the road is going from dry to wet. And there's icicles on the bottom of that car. So yeah, it'd be cold. It says outside is 25 degrees. There's snow everywhere. So we're making pretty good time. And I'm sure this video has just been totally thrilling. I mean, just absolutely captivating YouTube video here. But you know, usually when we drive, there's a combination of sleeping, playing games, talking. A lot of the times, especially at nighttime, if I'm the one driving, I'll be singing because that keeps me awake. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so thank you, YouTube, for giving me this platform. I'd like to thank all of those people out there watching. Hi, Mom. Yeah, no, so this is cool. This was actually my wife's idea, but she said, why don't you just make a travel video? I thought that would be not interesting, and you could be the judge whether or not this is interesting, even though, you know, I am a very interesting person. It was a good idea, so thank you.
You're welcome.
We've got only a few hours left. Leave it in the comments if you and your family are one of those families like ours that makes a long trip like this somewhat frequently. I wish that we spent more time traveling to new places. One of these trips like this a year is enough for me, and so that's why we don't really travel very much, because flying is like ridiculously expensive. So yeah, this is what we do. This is our vacation. So let me know about yours. You guys, you see that in the distance? That is Wendover, and that is the last city in Nevada before you cross into Utah. I like seeing Wendover because it means we're getting closer. I'm delirious from travel. Alright, more updates to come. How do you guess? Oh, so that little walk to the bathroom was my exercise for the day. Ooh, it's freaking cold. State line. Bye-bye, Nevada. Hello, Utah. Look at our car is so smart. It says, would you like to update the system's time? Why, yes, we would. However, does that mean that this drive just got more interesting? That's a negative. Salty. So this is the only redeeming quality of driving this drive, is that for most of the trip through Utah, it's 80 miles an hour. Sunrise to sunset. Man, I don't know that we've ever taken this trip where we've left at sunrise and not arrived before sunset. So yeah, there's a first. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna end up getting into Utah. Well, we are in Utah, but we're gonna end up getting to our destination and it's gonna be dark already. So I'm gonna close this video out now. I will have video for you because there'll be enough lights that you'll be able to see what's going on. And because of the awesome iPhone 11 Pro Max, we'll be able to capture some of that. But the video is just not gonna be good enough of me. I might have some more to say as we conclude this video. But thanks for sticking around with us on this journey from Northern California to Northern Utah. So yeah, hope you had just as much fun as we did, which is so much. Alright guys, happy holidays as we turn in to close to the new year and Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, whatever it might be that you celebrate. Hope that you are able to celebrate it with your loved ones, family and friends, and glad that I could share some of that with you. So yeah, hopefully you didn't kill anyone on Black Friday, and I'm out. Anybody else want to throw a peace sign up without showing their face? No, can't see it. Still can't see it. Can't. I said without showing your face.